Okay, here we go. It's another video about a report. Today, I'll be facing Steve. Say hi, Steve.
Whoa!
Steve and his super Tyranids. I almost said it. The big B-pods. With his big B-pods. What you got here, Steve? What's your army today?
We got a Swarm Lord, Tyrant Guard. We got a pod with the Doom. We got 2 Carnifexes with Twin Link Devourers in pods. 2 squads of 3 Hive Guard. We've got a Hive Tyrant with double Twin Link Devourers, minus the arms. They're kind of being built right now. 2 Tervagons, Crushing Claws, Adrenal Glands, Toxin Sacs, and Onslaught. And then 20 Tervagons. These have not come in yet. They will be made later, hopefully.
Okay. Alright, it's a good looking army. Little snazzy paint job there.
Nearly. Nope.
Nearly.
Basing needs to be done.
Alright, what I'll be playing today is my Tau. I've got 2 squads Fire Warriors. We're going to jump into Pathfinder's Devilfish. I've got 2 Pathfinder squads, which are split up into 2 5-man teams. Got 2 Crew squads, 10 each. I got 2 Piranhas with Fusion Blasters, 2 Hammerheads with Smart Missiles, Multi-Trackers, Target Locks, and Disruption Pods. My 2 Devilfish are Warfish. They have the Disruption Pods, Smart Missiles, and Multi-Trackers. I've got 2 Broadsides with 2 Shield Drones. And then each of my suits, this is my commander suit right here. He's got a missile pod and a plasma, plus a multi-tracker. So he's a fire knife. Then you have he also has these 2 drones. The middle guy is just a regular fire knife, and then the guy on the end has a target lock with a missile pod and a fusion blaster. I'm trying something out new to hopefully be able to deal with deep strikers. So the same are set up in all 3 squads. The sergeant has the drones. The middle guy is pretty much a fire knife, and the third guy is a guy with a fusion blaster and a missile pod. That also allowed me to allocate my wounds. Alright, the mission that we've drawn for today is going to be a Dawn of War. Or that's our deployment style. Mission is
Seize Ground.
Seize Ground. We've got 4 objectives, so 2 here and 2 over there. Our deployment style is Dawn of War, and this is all our terrain that we have set up right now. So I won the role to go first, and Connor is seeing what Dad needs. And cheating has already started, let's just let you. Steve pre-measuring like crazy. It's horrible. Here's my deployment. I got my Devilfish here. In front, I've got my Piranhas. What I've got over here is the jumpsuit squads distributed out. My crew making a deep strike buffer. I've got my 2 Hammerheads, and then my 2 Broadsides up here with Pathfinders in the back. And I'm getting ready to do my turn 1 of shooting. But this is my deployment, and then let me see, I'll show you his initial deployment. And this is how he initially set up right here, with his initial deployment. Okay, at the end of my first turn of shooting, the 2 Hammerheads ended up putting wounds on the Hive Guard and the what's the big guy's name?
The Swarm Lord.
And the Swarm Lord. 2 of the battlesuit squads, despite being able to reroll night fighting, couldn't see. 1 did, and they did a couple of wounds. Actually, the French squad of crew shot and did a wound. Now I've done my jump shoot jump moves, spread out for drop pod defense, and we'll see how it goes. So I hope there's a lot of this left to do today. Alright, guys.
On some Tervagons, 6 inches ahead of him. They then moved 6 inches and assaulted 6 inches to your 2 Piranhas. They were able to blow the weapon off 1. This one moved up 6 inches. Fire didn't hurt anything, of course. These 2 tactically redeployed is what they did. My other guards.
Did they do that for the greater good? Or?
No, it's for the High Fleet. No. So they all moved into terrain here, which is where the objectives are at. The Hive Guard moved up to gain cover, and we are daring you to come and get these 2 right here.
Alright. So that's the end of Steve's turn 1, and this is the beginning of my turn 2. Okay, anyway. Alright, so what happened was I moved up the Piranhas and shot at him, put 1 wound on him. I took out the squad of termagants that was right here. I moved this squad up into cover.
What? I can't see it. What squad is it?
It is one of the jumpsuit squads.
Excellent.
Moved it into cover. Spread these guys out. I shot basically everything else at the other baby's mama. What's that thing called?
Turbogon.
The Turbogon. Trying to put wounds on it, and I think I got 2 wounds.
One
wound. I shot the railgun with the pie plate template into the crowd over there in the building. Killed off a warrior and a couple of the gaunts. Over here, I shot everything at the Turbogon, and I don't remember if I did anything on it or not. And I did the same thing with the railgun. Put 1 wound on it. Pretty much couldn't save. These 2 guys didn't do anything, and the Pathfinders were too far back to use their marker lights. So they're chillaxing. I spread out now, preparing for drop pods to come in. I pretty much blocked off this side of the table from here back from something infiltrating. And I've got a little bit of thickness here to keep Doom off of my battle suits. So that'll be that. So that's the thought process. Move this guy over here into cover. I moved the Fire Warriors inside of both the Devilfish. That's it. Alright, this is his turn 2 before shooting. We wanted to show you, he rolled everything from reserves in. So you have 2 Carnifexes back here on the back of the drop pod. You have Doom right there getting ready to eat on some Kroot, which is a little different. You know, somebody eating the Kroot. And then you have another Carnifex back there. Then you had 1 outflanking Hive Tyrant. With what?
Twin Link Devourers.
Twin Link Devourers come in here on the side. So basically, this is what you've got. So, it'll be an interesting turn, but we wanted to see the mid-turn move. And the baby's mama jumped up here on the hill, and she rolled double, so she won't be kicking out no more babies. And that's the last of her broods right there. So now everybody's getting a little gutsy, starting to come out. And let's see what we can do. Okay, here we go. At the end of turn 2, I have a whole lot less crap left. The Hammerhead here was assaulted by the Hive Tyrant and blew up, putting a wound on him. The 2 Kroot squads got done in by a combination of Doom, which took out 1 from one squad and then 7 from the other squad. And then the remainder was shot by whom? The drop pods.
The drop pods.
The spore pods, which finished them off. And so blue squad is broken, and they're down to 50%. And there they sit right there in front of the Hammerhead. The orange squad has got 3 dudes left, and they're about to run off the table. We'll see if they can. They can't make their leadership, so they're going to go off the table. I lost 1 jumpsuit squad guy from there. And the headquarter, the commander squad, rolled like an 11 for leadership, and then a 42 for jumping off the table. And they jump clear back to next Thursday, or last Thursday. The warriors shot over there and shot down both of the piranhas. And then the other warriors put a stun result on this devilfish. Hive Guard. So now I've got this jumpsuit left. They each have 2 wounds on them, or 1 wound on them each, and I can do that because they're armed differently. For those of you internet people who will be like, you can't do that. And then that's about it. So this is going to be hard to pull off, but we got skills. We'll see what we can do. So this is my turn 3. Basically, I was able to kill off Doom. And I nerfed it over here because I marker lighted them, had plenty of marker lights. I rolled for that whole squad right there to hit on 2s, and they hit like once or twice, and then on 2s, mind you, and then put 1 wound on them in the end. So it was pretty horrific, which caused me to have to split my fire over here, but I decided to take out Doom, even though he's a badass, because Doom had a bigger range. He could affect more stuff as he got closer. So the Kroot ran off the table, and that's about it. So the Kroot ran off the table, and then I got these guys. So that's all I got left. Turn 3. So So here we go. His turn 3 coming up. All right. So at the end of his turn 3, this squad lost combat or lost leadership to shooting, jumped off the table. It's 2 squads now that have run from shooting. He stunned this, and then over here he didn't make distance to assault the broadsides. He killed one of the shield drones, and he's there by himself alive. All right, so here we go. My turn 4. All right, here we go. Turn 4. I put 2 more wounds on him, the Swarm Lord, and that was it. So that's pretty much going to be the end of the game here. He's going to wipe me out here on this one. Yeah, that's about it. So I consolidated over here. Alright, let's see his turn 4. Okay, this is his turn 4. He took out the broadside squad. Got 2 Pathfinder squads left. This thing is stunned. And lost its missile pods. Hammerhead's good to go. The Devilfish over here blew up. Killed everybody but 1 person when it blew up. Nope. It's Iraq. Sounds like Baghdad. Alright, so here we go. At the end of my turn 5, I killed the Swarm Lord.
No, Carnifex.
Half Tyrant.
Right there.
Oh, there's that thing.
He still has wounds.
Okay, so whatever that guy was, he's dead now. And now Steve will start his turn 5. Okay. Alright, here we go. He cleaned up everything else in the corner. This was your turn 5, correct?
Yes.
We're determining right now whether or not Trepagon can hold an objective since it's a monstrous creature. But he's got the other 3 objectives solid. The Tau are just biomass paste now, but they're blue and they'll taste good for later.
I like their color, it matches them. So
like blueberries. So, alright. Well, hope you enjoyed this game, and we're going to come back after we're done for a little comment.